Hi neighbors, welcome to the May 2024 How's the Market update. If you're curious how interest rates are affecting the market here in Birmingham and how things are looking now that we're moving into the peak summer selling season, this is the video for you. Let's jump in. So I'm going to share some kind of boots on the ground insights that our team is seeing right now in Birmingham. We're seeing pretty strong surge in demand coming into the market. Some examples are open house turnout. Amount of people coming through our open houses is really increasing. A lot of people getting out, driving around town, checking out houses, whether they're buyers or whether they're homeowners, learning more about surrounding listings. We're seeing attendees to our open houses really increase. We're seeing a lot of really competitive offers going around. One of our listings went under contract while it was still in coming soon status before showings had begun. This past weekend, one of our team members' listings in Homewood went under contract for $80,000 above list price. So just seeing competitive offers, multiple offers really increasing. We are, however, still seeing price sensitivity in the market. So if a listing is a bit overpriced, typically they don't sell right away. Typically they're going to sit on the market for a month or two until seller decides to reduce to the true market value, and then they'll sell, or they'll get negotiated down. So even though the market's picking up a lot, we're still seeing price sensitivity to an overpriced listing. It'll sit on the market for a little while. And then lastly, number of listings and amount of business going around. We're seeing it pick up from last year, which is cool to see. The last 2 years, the amount of business happening, the amount of transactions has been down about 20 to 30% the last 2 years. This year, over the past couple months, we're seeing that finally balance out, if not pick up. And to note, it's not because of falling interest rates. Everyone was predicting about summertime, we may be seeing rates in the low sixes, if not the high fives. We're not seeing that, but we are still seeing a resurgence of demand and a lot of activity happening in the market. And I think it's really just because people are understanding that this is just the climate we're in. Historically, rates are pretty darn average, and we're seeing some people who are sitting in 3% interest, 2% interest mortgages, finally willing to do the next thing for their household. I had some clients in Homewood with a 2.75% interest rate who wanted to get out and make an offer on a larger home for their family that was kind of their dream house and their forever home. And that was more important than their 2.75% interest mortgage. So we're seeing more people, engaging with the next part of life despite the crazy artificially low interest rate that they locked in on their current house. Now, that's kind of boots on the ground stuff. Let's look at some numbers over the past month. We track 5 market areas: Downtown Birmingham, Homewood, where our market center is located, Brook, Vestavia, and Hoover. Those are good indicators of what's going on in Birmingham. First of all, again, we're seeing the number of sold properties increase across the board. 4 out of 5 of those market centers saw a market increase in amount of units sold. On average, they were up 15% year over year. Next point is months of inventory is staying very low, if not going lower. Downtown Birmingham market area was the only of the 5 that had more than 2 months of inventory. All the rest are sub 2 months of inventory. Brook this past month had 0.9 months of inventory. So listings coming on the market going off very quickly. So still a pretty low inventory environment. And then lastly, sales to list price ratio is increasing as the year goes on. In 4 out of the 5 market areas we monitor, it's up a significant amount year over year. Birmingham sales to list price ratio is 105%, Homewood 104%, Vestavia 104%, Hoover right at 100%, and then Brook last month sales to list price ratio was 118%. It's just wild. So that's what we're seeing here in Birmingham. I hope that helps. If you have any questions about something going on in your area, any comments, anything you'd like us to address in the next video, I'd love to hear from you. I appreciate you listening, and talk to you next month.